Well, hey folks, how y'all doing? And welcome back. And oh man, there's the Blackstone Tailgater combo that you've seen me do two other mods to this. I put that that diamond plate cover on. I did some windshields for the grill part. I'll leave the links down below, show you how to do that. But this one, I wanted to make this thing portable. And this is I tell you, those are just lawnmower wheels. Lawnmower wheels, picked up the hardware store, $5 a piece. A couple of the little components. I had to put a little leg extension on the side. This is no more than 20 bucks. And it took me about 2 hours worth goofing around in the shop today. But you can see what it kind of looked like at first. You know, that's without the wheels on there and without any griddle cover or anything like that. And this is what it looks like now. A lot more portable, and it's 3 inches higher. So for us that are a little bit taller, it'd be easier to work on. So I'll tell you what, take a look at how I did this. All right, so here's what you're going to need, or here's what I'm using. They had the wheels. You can do however you want to do. I've got some 7/16 just regular bolts, some stainless locking nylon lock nuts, some flat washers, and then I've got 7-inch. This is a lawnmower wheel, folks. These are good for 35 pounds each, so that's 70 pounds. Do the math. So that thing don't weigh no 70 pounds, so this will be fine. And they're kind of the rubber ones, and well, actually they're more plastic than they're rubber, but they'll be fine for wheeling around in the garage. And I'll tell you what, because they're bigger, you know, we were all nice on the grass or in the sand or in the dirt when you take this thing out on the road. So let's start figuring out how we're going to do this. All right, so the first thing you notice is the angles of the legs as they go out away from the grill itself. You know, they do it in both directions. It's really only this plane that we're going to have to be worried about. And I really do want to drill, when I drill my holes, I want to try and get it to, you know, be so that when I put my wheel on, my wheels are vertical. Now, you could just drill a hole straight through and follow that angle. I don't think it'd be that big of a deal because this isn't going to get really heavy use. It would probably work just fine, but I'm a little bit fussy, and I'm going to want to see mine more vertical. So that's how we're going to do ours. And I tell you what, we'll get into how we're going to figure out what the angle is. All right, so I've got an angle indicator sitting here on the leg, and you can see it's 85 degrees. If you go to the other side of 90 or 0, that would be 15 degrees. So that really indicates what our angle is and what I believe we should be drilling the hole at. But when we do our first hole drill, we're going to do it on a piece of wood first and kind of mock it up and bring it over here and make sure I'm doing it right, because you only get one chance for dealing in the legs, drilling in the legs here. So let's do some more, a little bit of layout. All right, folks, with the legs still on, I don't want to take them off yet. I put some painter's tape on there just so I could draw on there. And I put a piece of wood down on the concrete here. I know my concrete's flat here. And then I just transferred that angle onto the legs. And then where I need to drill, and it'll show me the angle. And then I just put a little X there, marks a spot on both of them, so I know I'm drilling in the right spot on the right leg. So that's important. And you can even actually, if you want to mark one right and one left, that would probably help too. But I tell you what, let's take a look at the drill press. All right, folks, at our little drill press here, like I said, I picked this thing up for 80 bucks. Folks, if you want to see a review on it, Tom Horseman at YouTube. But it's got a nice table on it, and it actually does have a little gauge in the back that you could use, but you know, I just prefer to put the dial indicator on there and get her to that 15 degrees, and that's what we got. So gosh darn it, I'm almost confident enough to start drilling. Let's take a whirl, shall we? All right, you can see we're drilling. Got her through one side and through the other side. And there you go, she's through. Take a look-see. All right, so that's how she goes. And then the wheel's gonna go on just like that. And then we'll put a washer and one of those lock washers. And I think that's what we're looking for, folks. We might be actually onto something here. So we'll get the other one drilled and then put them on the grill and let's see. All right, I couldn't wait. I had to put one together and just see how it worked. And son of a gun, I think that's gonna work. So, you know, we'll just drill the other one, get it on there, and then we'll tip it up, and then we'll talk about what are we going to do with those other legs, because now we just extended this by, probably 3 inches, 3 1/4 maybe, and we need to do something now with those legs. I'll tell you what, you solve one problem and you end up with another. So I've got a plan. I'm sure you're aware of that. Keep on watching. All right, so there's the wheels installed. I'll tell you what, oh man, that turned out pretty nicely. But now we got an angle, so that raised it up 3 inches. So I got a problem over there, and we do need to address this. Just want to see how this. Oh, I tell you what, that's gonna roll nice along any kind of terrain, folks. If you got one of these and you're looking to make it more portable, Tom Horseman on YouTube, folks, I'll show you how. Okay, let's address this, shall we? All right, so how to extend these legs. I could have bought some new exact same size, but it wouldn't have these dimples in it, and that's key to locking it in. But I did find some 3/4 inch that slides inside of this pretty tight, and I'm going to probably cut these, since I got plenty of it. I'll probably cut them at 9. I need 3 inches exposed here. Now the little plastic caps, hang on, the little plastic caps that come on the bottom, those are key, so you don't want mud or dirt getting up in there. So you can take the old ones if you want and trim them down with a knife and kind of make them fit. I'm trying to do this one-handed here. There. So you can kind of make them fit. I'm going to paint this too, sand it down, paint it. Or you can just go out and buy some round end caps for chairs, 1 inch, and you can make that fit over it that way too. Both ideas work. I'm probably going to stick with this. I think this will be more durable. This you got to trim up really carefully to get a snug fit. And if you make one little mistake there, it ain't going to fit. So, when it does, it's a little loose. So I think this is what I'm going to stick with. But like I said, make this work too. So let's get the cutting. I almost forgot to show you cutting. So I'm using this. I've got another new tool here. I've got a Bauer from Harbor Freight right angle grinder. I got a cutting disc in there, and this thing just slices right through faster than Sawzall does. So that's all about speed. Just like that. All right, there it is, kind of installed. Show you what we do is just, like I said, we got 6 inches into the leg here. 2 stainless steel sheet metal screws in there. We've got our round cap going on a square leg, but there's a round fit on square in this case. Yes, it does. So we're getting real close here. I'm gonna take this all apart. These are stainless steel, don't need to paint them, but I am gonna paint this tube just to make it some rust resistant and give you a look-see at the final product. Stay tuned for that. All right, folks, there it is, all finished. Oh man, I'll tell you what, take a look at what it originally looked like. That's what it looked like coming out of the box, and we've done 3 mods to this. We've added the windscreen. I'll leave the link down below. I think that is a must, especially if you're gonna be out in the open. The wheels, remember those are just lawnmower wheels. That was super simple to do, folks. Just showed you how to do that one. We did the diamond plate cover on there. Okay, if you want to do that, great. I did put an extra handle down there, so now I can wheel it around a little bit more. I tell you, this makes it mobile. It's going to make it a lot easier for camping in the grass and the dirt and the sand. This will get you through it. So, folks, I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for playing along. Tom Horseman at YouTube. Please subscribe. Thumbs up, leave a comment, and as always, appreciate you watching. Thank you.